So good morning, Honorable President here. Today I talk about object-oriented database. So course name 23, this is CST 207 database management system. So we go for object-oriented database. What is the difference between ordinary database and object-oriented? So ordinary, still we have seen what are the topics I cover. So this is a object-oriented means is a diagrammatic representation to easily understand what's going on my database management systems. So this is one of the way to represent an object-oriented database in the database management system. So this is a object user defined complex data type. One is object as structure or data and variable and method. So behavior operation. For example, I take a car. So this is an object, and after that we have three compartment. First is declare as object. Second is declare as attribute. Third declare is function. So this is a way to represent an object oriented in the database management system. Easily understands what's going on. My process in development sectors. They easily understand my developers and designers and requirement analysis engineers. So this is one of the process in the area. Second thing, an object one is described by four characteristics. One is identifier and name and lifetime and structures. So identifier is based on system-wide unique ID for object and name. An object may also have unique name in database option. For example, my name, address, phone number, and unique ID number. Lifetime, they determine if the object is persistent or consistent. And structure, constructions of object using type method. So second, the state current value of a complex object may be construct from other objects. Other example, for example, car, I construct modified one. So what are things I need to develop? So I have convert to an object diagram is easily represent for designers. So can be represent ICV is I is defined as a unique ID, C is type of constructor, C is the object state. So constructor, basic type, atom, tuple, and set. Collection type, list, bag, and array. So abstract data type, class definition, provide extension to complex attribute type, and encapsulation, implementation of operation, object structure hidden, and inheritance based on sharing of data within a hierarchy scope and support core and usability. And polymorphism, operator on behaviors. So this is a way in the area. So what is object-oriented database? So object-oriented database system that incorporate all the important object concepts, basic condition of unique object identifiers and persistent object handling. So this is a most advantage of advanced OODBMS. One is a designer can specify the structure of the object and other behaviors method and better interactions with object language using Java and C++, and definition of complex user-defined type and encapsulation operation user-defined method. So this is a object query languages. So one of the easiest method declarative query languages, not a computationally completed. The syntax based on SQL, select from where. The additional flexibility, query with the user and define operator and types. So this is one of the way to example of OQL, object query language. So following is simple query. What are the names of the bag product? So I have declared the syntax. Select distinct p dot name from product p, where p dot color equal to black. So valued is both SQL and OQL, but results are different. So same syntax I have using in ordinary SQL. the different output can be formed in the different area. So this is a one of the result of original table. Product number, name and color. P1 Ford Mustang black, and P2 Toyota Celigo green, and P3 Mercedes SLK black, and result Ford Mustang and Mercedes SLK. This is a way to represent in the value. So result of the query OQL. So original table, product name, product name, name and color. P1 Ford Mustang is color is black. P2 Toyota Silica green. P3 Mercedes SLK black. And result string as a Ford Mustang string Mustang Mercedes SLK. The color result return of the collections of object is same, but value of colors totally different. This is a comparisons OLQ and SQL. OLQ have defined object. SQL is called as tuple, and collection of object is called table. This is a collection of object in the OQL. So query looks very similar. For sometimes they are same. So in fact, the results they giving are very different one. Foundation of several OO database management system, Oracle 8 and DPA2 and extra. The new features relation and object oriented. The relational features new data type, a new predicate, and enhance the semantic and additional security and an active database. An object oriented feature support for function and procedures. So this is a query. I have create one of the user defined data type and create a row type. Example, create row type address, state character 50 and city character 20. Suppose this can be I have executed in MySQL, easily create one table. At the same time, I am using object oriented. First, I declare a form of object the diagrammatic representation. After the developer can be understand to create process of using of MySQL or system base or SQL or SQL means is called as Oracle suppose. So create a row type, star type, open bracket, name character 30, address of type, and closing bracket. The same condition can be worked out in the same SQL. Is easily executed and different from object-oriented database. So this is creating data type based on create table, address of type, address type, and create table, movie star type of type, star type, instance of row type or tuple in the table. This is one of the method to create the table. If suppose I'm creating a SQL means create the table name, open bracket, integer, ID, integer, open bracket 20 and closing comma. Same time, name, varchar 2, open bracket 20, closing bracket and closing brackets, another one same closing bracket and semicolon. After that, you can create the table in MySQL or SQL. It's easily same type, but different syntax are available in the area. So as sample query, find the name and street address of those movie star and who stay in the city Columbus. So I declare select movie star dot name, movie star dot address dot street from movie star where movie star dot address dot city equal to Columbus. This is one of the way to represent in the sample query in the object oriented database. So complex data inquiry, water resource management example, and a database of state wide water projects and include a library of picture slides and indexing according to the predefined concept, prohibited, expensive, type of query, geographic location, and reservoirs level of during the droughts, and recent flood and condition in extra. This is a complex data query using of address this query and linking this database to the land on a topographic map, examining the caption for each sites, and implementing image understanding program, inspecting image and assenting attribute. This type of queries are a necessity and dedicated method in the area. This is one of the creating function. For example, once written in integer 4, select one as a star results and language SQL, select one as an answer. So this type of query I have given to in MySQL or object-oriented database is a totally different answer from different execution of in the database management system. So this is a implementation. Create the table slide, ID integer, data date, caption document, picture CD underscore image, method contains a name varchar, return boolean as a external name, matching, and language in C. So this is a create the table landmark and name and varchar 30 location point. This is a create the table. Thank you. Thank you very much.